Chapter 7 Importance of Freedom. Before we begin, there is a huge variety of animals and birds that live on earth. Some live in water, some on land, some on trees, and some spend most of the time in the air. Even if we are able to provide all the necessary conditions to an animal in a cage, it does not live happily in it. Why do you think they do not feel happy in a cage? Sneha had gone to her grandmother's house during her holidays near the beach at Kovalam in Kerala. Grandmother worked with a group that helped injured and left out animals. Sneha enjoyed being with her grandmother and learned a lot from her. I love Grandma. She never scolds me or forces me to do anything. Sneha spoke to her parents on the phone. She helps me think about what I do and why I do it. One evening, at the time of the sunset, they heard an odd noise. Scritch, scratch, scritch, scratch. It's coming from those seashells I found today. Sneha pointed to her beach bucket. Look, said Grandma. Some hermit crabs had already made homes in these shells before you found them. Sneha looked at the seashells. Then little heads and claws appeared from the shells. They moved around inside the bucket, making scratching sounds. See, even crabs can be quite delightful, Grandma said, smiling. I want to keep them as pets, said Sneha. I'll get a box with a lid. She ran into the house. Are you sure you want to keep them in a box? Asked Grandma. Yes, I'll take good care of them, Sneha said. Well, then we should make sure they can breathe well, said Grandma, making holes for air in the lid of the box. Sneha poured some sand into the box, a little bit of water, and finally placed some tiny stones in the sand. Sneha lifted each hermit crab carefully and put it in the box. I have made a perfect little beach, she said, smiling. I am sure you will be happy here. Then she took the box to her room. After some time, the scratch noises started again. At night, Sneha couldn't sleep. The noise of hermit crab kept her awake. When she looked into the box, she saw the crabs trying to climb out of it. Sneha carried the box to the room where Grandma was sitting. Can you take me to the beach? Sneha asked. Grandma looked at Sneha. I don't think they want to live in the box. I want to let them go, said Sneha. Good idea, Grandma said, smiling. All living things should be free. Sneha had never been to the beach at night. There were stars shining brightly in the sky. She saw their reflections in the water. A U-shaped moon made the sea look shiny and bright. Now I know why they don't want to live in the box, said Sneha. It's so beautiful out here. She removed the lid and tilted the box over the sand. She and Grandma watched the hermit crabs run off on the sand. I am glad you did this. Never put living things in cages. Look, the moon is smiling too, said Grandma with a smile. Sneha smiled back at the moon and the sea and put her hand in Grandma's as they walked home. Her mother and father came the next day to take Sneha back home. In her room at home, Sneha unpacked her bag. She arranged the seashells on the table neatly in a row. While getting ready for bed, Sneha found something special. The same stars and the smiling moon were outside her window. They had followed her home.